You got a Happy Meal? Can we get a Happy Meal? Will somebody get the kid a Happy Meal?
The 80s were more than just fashion and music. The decade saw some of the most iconic and sought-after Happy Meal toys of all time. Here are the 10 best McDonald's Happy Meal toys of the 80s.
Got some there.
Ghostbusters.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters, the classic 80s movie that brought us iconic lines like, "Who you gonna call?" But it wasn't just the movie that was a hit with the kids of the day. The Ghostbusters line of toys, including the McDonald's Happy Meal toys, were a must-have for any fan of the franchise. The Happy Meal toys available were Ghostbusters characters Peter Venkman, Ray Stantz, and Egan Spengler, along with fan favorites Slimer and the Ectomobile. But that's not all. The Michelin Man also made an appearance in this complete set, allowing you to recreate all your favorite scenes from the movie or come up with your own ghost-busting adventures. But what really sets these toys apart was their versatility. Each character could be used in a variety of ways, as a figure, as part of a playset, or even as a decoration.
How cool is that?
All in all, the Ghostbusters Happy Meal toys were a real treat for any kid who loved the movie. They were well-made, highly detailed, and incredibly fun to play with. And even today, they still hold a special place in the hearts of 80s kids everywhere.
Warm feelings and a special place in my heart.
Hot Wheels.
This isn't just a Hot Wheel. This is a 65 Mustang. What am I supposed to do, not buy it?
Hot Wheels, the iconic toy car brand, made its debut as a Happy Meal toy in 1983, forever changing the game of fast food toys. The partnership between McDonald's and Hot Wheels was a match made in heaven, as both brands were beloved by children worldwide. The Hot Wheels Happy Meal toys featured 14 different cars, each with their own unique design and color. There was excitement and anticipation to see which car you would get as kids collected and traded with their friends. The cars were mainline Hot Wheels models, but in 1991, McDonald's would start distributing their own car designs.
I can do it myself.
The success of the original Hot Wheels Happy Meal series sparked a trend, leading McDonald's to release dozens of series since. The most recent series was released in 2019 and included a special car commemorating 40 years of Happy Meals. The continued partnership between McDonald's and Hot Wheels has helped keep the brand relevant for over 30 years. Today, Hot Wheels continues to be a popular toy brand, with collectors of all ages seeking out the rarest and most coveted cars. And while the Happy Meal toys from 1983 may have long since been lost or forgotten, they remain a fond memory for those who grew up with the OG Hot Wheels Happy Meal.
It was OG.
That's what's up.
McNugget Buddies.
Chicken nugget, I'd like to eat you while I drive.
If you were a kid in the 80s, you probably remember the adorable little McNugget Buddies. These Happy Meal toys were shaped like McDonald's iconic Chicken McNuggets and came in a variety of cute costumes, making them even more fun to collect. The McNugget Buddies each came in different costumes, adding to their collectability. And if you were lucky enough to collect the whole set, you could even use them to put on your own mini plays or puppet shows. Why were these toys so loved? For starters, they were incredibly cute and unique. The idea of turning a fast food item into a collectible toy was a stroke of genius, and it really resonated with kids.
I love it. It is simply awesome.
Plus, the different costumes gave each McNugget Buddy its own personality, making them feel like real characters. And with their tiny size and expressive faces, they were perfect for carrying around in your pocket or backpack. But what really made these toys special was the sense of community they created. Kids would trade and swap McNugget Buddies with each other, trying to complete their collections or get their hands on that hard-to-find buddy. And with so many different toys to collect, there was always a sense of anticipation when opening a Happy Meal box. First time here? Well then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and never miss out. You're the best.
I owe you, thank you.
Changeables.
If you're a Transformer, transform and fly out of here. No, don't, I'll be crushed.
In the 80s, being a fan of Transformers meant you just had to have McDonald's Happy Meal Changeables. These toys were truly something special, offering 2 toys for the price of 1. They transformed from food items such as burgers, fries, and soft drinks into robots that were just as cool as regular Transformers. What set the Changeables apart was their uniqueness. They were the only Happy Meal toys that could transform, which made them stand out from all the rest. With each toy having its own distinct robot design, these clever transformations would make any kid's imagination run wild. And with so many different food items to collect, it was always exciting to see which one you would get next. Each toy had a clever transformation that allowed you to create your own little robot army, ready to take on the Decepticons.
Let's roll.
But it wasn't just the unique concept that made these toys great. Despite their small size, Changeables were a well-made toy and could withstand plenty of playtime. With 7 toys in the original series and 9 in the second, there was always a new one to add to your collection, making them a must-have for any young Transformers fan. Boo Buckets. Halloween has always been a popular holiday, and McDonald's found a way to make it even more exciting for kids in 1986 with their Boo Buckets. These plastic pals with handles were designed with Halloween themes and replaced the standard Happy Meal for the month of October. The Boo Buckets were essentially small plastic pails with handles that were decorated with Halloween-themed designs. There were 3 designs, and each had a name: McPumpkin, McBoo, and McGoblin. What made the Boo Buckets so great was that they replaced the standard Happy Meal box, so kids could use the buckets to collect candy on Halloween night or to store small toys and trinkets in at home.
Knock knock, what's gone? Your candy.
Despite being made of plastic, they were well-made and able to withstand the excitement of trick-or-treating. Kids could use them year after year, making them a staple in many households. While the Boo Buckets were discontinued in the 80s, they made a comeback in October 2022 in select McDonald's locations in Canada. Fans of the original Boo Buckets were thrilled to see them return, and it was a great way for a new generation to experience the nostalgia of this classic Happy Meal item. McWrist Wallet.
Hey, where's my wallet?
Yeah, my wallet's gone too.
In 1979, McDonald's introduced the Happy Meal, which would eventually become one of the fast food giant's most popular items. As part of the original Happy Meal set, McDonald's released a series of non-functional watches that were meant to be used as coin purses. These watches, which came in 4 colors, quickly became a fan favorite. Despite being non-functional as watches, the Happy Meal watches were the perfect size to carry loose change, making them practical for kids to use. The watches were made of durable plastic and had a simple snap closure to keep the coins secure. These watches stood out from other Happy Meal toys. Not only were they functional, but they were also stylish and fun. Kids loved being able to carry their own money around in a cool-looking watch, and the bright colors made them easy to spot. Additionally, the watches were a great way to show off your love for McDonald's and were a coveted item among Happy Meal collectors.
Cool. No doubt.
While these watches were originally released in 1979, they continued to be available throughout the 80s and remained a beloved part of the Happy Meal lineup. Playmobil Toys.
Toy.
Toy? A toy!
During the early 1980s, McDonald's and Playmobil collaborated to bring a new kind of Happy Meal toy to the market. Each meal came with a small Playmobil character, along with a set of accessories that matched their occupation or theme. For example, kids could collect a farmer with his dog and tools, a sheriff with his horse and rifle, or a construction worker with a hard hat and toolbox. Kids loved the attention to detail in each character and their accompanying accessories. The Playmobil figures were well-made and intricately designed, allowing kids to create their own stories and adventures with each toy. The sets also came with unique items that could be used to build and expand the Playmobil world, like tools or weapons. However, the Playmobil Happy Meal toys were not without their issues. In 1982, nearly 10 million of these toys were recalled due to choking hazards for children under the age of 3. While this was a setback for the McDonald's and Playmobil collaboration, they quickly offered customers the opportunity to exchange their toys for a box of cookies, an ice cream cone, or a refund.
Oh, right. Well, that is good to know.
Despite the recall, the Playmobil Happy Meal toys left a lasting impression on kids who grew up in the 80s.
It's the 80s, guys!
Fraggle Rock.
Take a Fraggle.
I don't want the Fraggle.
Fraggle Rock, part of Muppet fandom, captured the hearts of many during the 80s, and it's no surprise that McDonald's jumped on board with the release of their Fraggle Rock Happy Meal toys in 1988. The set included 4 vegetable cars that featured the beloved characters Gobo, Red, Moki, and Wembley. But that wasn't all. There were also additional toys available, including Gobo and Red Fraggle figurines for kids under the age of 3, each holding a vegetable instead of riding in a car. What What set these toys apart was the attention to detail in each character and their accompanying vegetable cars with cookie wheels. The characters themselves were well-made and intricately designed, featuring their signature outfits and unique facial features. The Fraggle Rock toys were a hit with both kids and adults, as they brought the beloved characters to life in a new way.
Shut up and take my money!
They were also a great way to introduce younger audiences to the TV show and get them excited about the world of Fraggle Rock. Even though the show has since been rebooted by Apple TV Plus in 2020, the McDonald's Fraggle Rock Happy Meal toys continue to hold a special place in the hearts of fans of the original series.
Down at Fraggle Rock.
An American Tale.
Five-O? Papa!
In 1986, McDonald's made history by offering books as a part of their Happy Meal promotion for the very first time. The series was titled An American Tale and included 4 stories that followed the adventures of a little pipsqueak mouse. The promotion was part of a collaboration with the animated film of the same name. What made these books so special was not just that they were the first time McDonald's offered books with their Happy Meals, but that they also had interactive features. The boxes themselves featured little games for children to play, jokes, bookmarks, and finger puppets of the characters that could be cut out. The books themselves were beautifully illustrated and told stories that captured the hearts of children everywhere. With this promotion, McDonald's encouraged children to explore the joys of reading, and they did it in a way that was both fun and engaging.
Woo! Game changer.
In addition to the interactive features, the promotion also included coupons for a Five-O plush from Sears, making the Happy Meal promotion even more exciting for kids.
So exciting, isn't it?
Muppet Babies.
Muppet Babies is on.
Muppet Babies was a beloved animated television series that captured the hearts of audiences of all ages. The show was known for its imaginative storytelling, charming characters, and catchy musical numbers.
It is the best.
It followed the adventures of young versions of the beloved Muppet characters, including Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, and Gonzo, as they navigated the challenges of childhood with humor and heart. In 1986, McDonald's partnered with the Muppet Babies franchise to create a set of Happy Meal toys based on the show's characters. The Muppet Babies Happy Meal toys were a set of 6 characters, each with their own unique vehicle. The characters were posed in their vehicle, such as Kermit on his skateboard or Gonzo on his trike. The babies could be pulled off and swapped around, allowing kids to create their own unique combinations and imagine their own adventures for the characters. The Muppet Babies Happy Meal toys were an instant hit with kids who loved the bright colors and fun characters. The toys offered a fun way to bring the adventures of the show to life in the real world, and the ability to mix and match the characters and their vehicles made them even more exciting to collect. Even today, the Muppet Babies Happy Meal toys are still beloved by collectors who fondly remember the joy that these little toys bring.
Wow, this brings back memories.
Tune in to more great videos. Just tap or click. First time here? Then leave us a comment, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell.